To be here.
Feels great. Blessed.
You good, Troy?
TCU's defense a little different from those you've seen this year. How does it sort of compare?
100%. Their 3-3-5 structure is something that we haven't really seen. Ohio State played a little bit of it, but it's something that's brand new, so I'm really excited for the challenge.
How much when you look through a season of someone playing that style, how much can you expect to maybe still see that, or when they have a month to prepare for something different, how much can you maybe think, all right, there's going to be something different we're going to see this game?
Yeah, that's something we kind of been trying to balance out, but when you've been having so much success all year doing kind of what you've been doing and your bread and butter, I don't think they're going to change up too much, but obviously what we present as an offense, they're probably going to do a little bit more four-man rush and bring a little bit more pressure, but we kind of expect them to kind of stay to their bread and butter because it's what got them here.
JJ, I want to ask you about the NIL stuff. Where does that come from? What makes you want to be able to give back, and then how are you using your platform that way?
For me, I just have such an amazing opportunity, and I'm so blessed to be in the position I am in, and just being able to give back and kind of pay forward to the next generation, be able to show them just someone making a positive change in this world is my kind of internal drive, and be able to make this world a better place at the end of the day.
JJ, take me through this week and what it looks like for you guys and how it differs from your approach last season, having been through it already in the semifinals.
It differs in we've been here before. We know that there's a lot of things that could distract us from the task at hand, in that this kind of week to prepare, we're taking it much more as a business trip instead of kind of like a vacation feel like it was in Miami last year. So it's I'd say the biggest difference is just we've been here before and we know what to do.
Is there less distractions this week, you think? A little less fun, less going to the beach in Miami? Like, in terms of the team's approach and the events you're going to, how is that different from last year in terms of this being a business trip?
Yeah, I think one of the really cool things that Coach Harbaugh kind of finessed a little bit was the non-travel guys would go do all the team activities and stuff like that, and the travel guys will kind of focus on ball and be able to get more meeting time and stuff like that. So definitely no beach is one of the biggest distractions that we don't have to worry about, but they're going to show up in different forms, in different ways. So just being able to be aware of those and kind of nip them in the butt right away is going to be our biggest priority this week.
JJ, what's special about this Michigan team?
We love each other. This isn't just like a football team where we all come together from different places and just try to win football games together. We absolutely love each other. We want every single one of us to succeed, no matter who it is. And yeah, I feel like that's our biggest difference.
Where did that love come from? Like, how does that develop over time?
Shared suffering, for sure, I'd say. Yeah, shared suffering. That's something that is highlighted in like professions like the military and stuff like that, and going through like SEAL training and all the hard work we went through in this offseason just kind of brought us closer together.
What do you remember about that feeling walking off the field a year ago against Georgia?
Just a deep pit in my stomach of regret. Just that obviously I was limited last year, but just that extra thoughts in my head of I could have done more. There's more work to be done, and in the offseason I should have taken advantage of more opportunities.
How did that loss shape the offseason and the way that you guys work and the way that you kind of conditioned your bodies?
For sure. I want to say it just jump-started the whole offseason. We hit it really hard right away. There was no kind of, let me take a week off, I'm a little burnt out. There was none of that. It was just kind of forward action, just building up this momentum that we're still riding now, and we're still kind of gaining more momentum on.
JJ, you guys have said that the goal this year isn't just getting here, but winning it all. How has that manifested itself the last couple of weeks in preparation?
It's just been focusing on the task at hand every single week. We're focused on going 1-0 because you can't go 14-0 without going 1-0, and that's just been our mantra that we've been going after every single week this whole year, and we're just going to stick to it.
JJ, it looks like you gifted your offensive linemen some of those hits. What has that group meant to you and this team, this offense this year?
Throughout my whole career, offensive linemen to me hold a special place in my heart, just because they're the unsung heroes. They're the heartbeat of the offense, and I just this group, especially this year, is absolutely amazing. I mean, combine their talent and their work ethic with just the great human beings that they are. It's truly special.
JJ, is there anyone in bowl prep that isn't necessarily someone that we often see that's impressed you, whether it's a younger player or even one of the early enrollees that's recently come aboard?
That's a great question. I mean, the early enrollees, I'm really excited about those guys. Just a lot of raw talent out there that's fueled by a lot of hunger that I can see it in their eyes. They want to work. They want to be great. I got nothing but good things to say about those guys. There's no sense of entitlement. There's no sense of complacency. They want to work. They want to get better. And we welcome that with open arms, for sure.
After losing your big running back, how did your offense change here? You guys have a pretty good stable of running backs, so it's not like you guys left nobody that could run.
Right.
Did it change a little bit?
It's obviously going to change a little bit when you have a great player like that go down and not be able to contribute to the team anymore. But we're just so blessed and fortunate to have the running backs that we do behind him, and they were ready for that moment no matter what. Dono was ready for that moment, so it's been an easy transition.
Obviously, we know how close you are with Donovan, but I wonder, I don't know if we've asked you about that specifically. Have you changed the way you're approaching the game without Blake and maybe trying to do a little more without pressing, or no?
I haven't really changed much, but just the expectation that I might have to bring more to the table. With him going down, he's been a central point of our offense, and just being able to kind of fill that role a little bit more since he's been down in the games that followed. But I don't think anything's really changed from mentality-wise, just the expectation that I might have to do a little bit more.
Is that something that you've kind of been waiting for, in a sense of, like, you've seemed like you've had your biggest games and the biggest spotlights? Do you feel like that's being able to go out there and do a little bit more, like something you've just kind of been waiting on?
Well, no matter what it is what it is. And obviously, I'm going to welcome that with open arms. I get so excited with moments like that and opportunities that I could capitalize on. But at the end of the day, I was ready for whatever. And, I'm going to be ready for whatever.
How did the expectations of this year and this game change? Last year, not many people gave you a shot. This year, considered as the favorite.